Hey everyone, welcome to my new channel, Some Random Army Guy, or SRAG. SRAG is what we're going to go with. Some Random Army Guy. It's not NASA's Space Radiation Assessment Group, not any of that. This is for me and to do two things. One is articulation training. On my other channel, if you know what my other channel is, you can find me over there. I get a lot of ums and uhs, filler words, things like that. So this channel will be devoted to two things. 5-minute interview style with myself, because I find myself fascinating. Interview style, just me talking to the camera for 5 minutes. Oh my God, it's going to be boring, but we're going to see where this goes. So that's the first objective with this, is to start eliminating these filler words, the ums, and to make my speech patterns more articulate. The second point of this video, and the reason I'm calling it SRAG for Some Random Army Guy, is I believe most of the content that I'm going to talk about will be things that I learned as I retired from the military. So I spent 22 years active duty Army. I had a very, very successful retirement, landed a decent job. Actually, it's a very good job. I like the company I'm working for, but it just, for some reason, saying landing a decent job seemed less braggadocious, we'll say, than saying I landed a very good job. But I had a good job, have a good job, really like my company. We'll just leave it at that. It's allowed me to do things like my other YouTube channel. So again, restating the two goals. One is articulation training, doing long form, uninterrupted, uncut videos where I just talk, reduce filler words, try to articulate speech, and just become more genuinely articulate in my conversation. The second portion is when I talk about these issues, or when I do these, boy, there we are. There's our first real mess up. When I do these videos for articulation training, what they say is just pick a random topic and just start talking about that topic. So I will probably just pick random topics in sometimes. Other times I will probably go to the chat GPTs and say, hey, what's a good conversation topic? We'll talk about that. But a lot of the other videos that I believe I'm going to do will talk about my experience setting up for, so I can give something back, so I can actually be constructive. But it will be setting up for retirement, giving little bits and pieces, talking through the last 2 years of your military career. And even though I was Army, any manner of service, I think can find, there was another, but I probably shouldn't dwell on that. Any manner of service can find value in this. And I would say anyone in the last portions of their career could find some useful nuggets on that. So hoping to be helpful and give back maybe some wisdom, some advice. I've done a few things right in life. I married the right person. Think we raised our kids right. They seem to be pretty successful. But I can tell you, I definitely planned out and retired from the Army in a more correct fashion than I've seen other people. And what I want to do is impart that knowledge. So once again, welcome to my new channel, Some Random Army Guy, SRAG. I think I'm going to keep that. It might change over the next period of time, but we're gonna go with SRAG. So from Some Random Army Guy to you, if somebody has probably painfully watched through this video, I say thank you. Again, we are going to go through articulation training, trying to leave out the filler words, use natural pauses, keep a direct line of thought, and we're going to talk about retiring from the military. I also haven't decided if I'm going to do this vertical or if I'm going to do it more horizontal. Maybe I'll change it up. Who knows? One thing I will say, though, about my mannerisms, I'm very extroverted And if there is a chance to insert a funny joke or some sort of squirrel type moment, God, I just fall into that and I do it. I've done it a couple times here in this one, but we're going to also try to weed that out as well. So that's just me. That's my ADHD taking hold. That's my OCD of trying to come up with the perfect words at the perfect time, talk very fast, scrunch everything together. And I need to not do that. I need to expand. I need to be very precise with those words. And that's what this is going to do. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notifications for the SRAG. We'll be posting a bunch of videos. Also, I hate car videos, but this is the only time I had a chance to do it. So take care. Thanks for watching.